All right, fellas, we're in space today. It's kind of cool out in the public. Look at all those heads watching. Some sort of great being in the sky, just like I am to you guys. All right, we are officially past the halfway point in the season. Woo! Week 8, 8 games out of 14, and last place is just 2 games behind second place. It's an incredibly close league we have this season. I'm not going to start off with the Zin this week because I ran out, and no one wants to buy me any. So it's not, man, it's tough. All right, we have 6 fucking trades, so this meeting's gonna be forever. But most of them are just Ash trades. First one is not a loan trade. We got Rashad Bateman, Uncle Josh receiving, Kareem Hunt, Tom Casale receiving. I mean, I guess you could say Tom Casale wins, but Uncle Josh wasn't going to use either of them anyways, so he was just doing a good thing for a good friend. Um, Pearsall Shooters trades Algier to Uncle Josh for Carson Wentz. It's a partial loan. Pearsall's will be getting Algier back, but Uncle Josh will not be getting Wentz back, so it's a partial loan. Um, a full loan. Tom Casale receives Vidal, who went off this week for Theo Johnson. So you could say Tom Casale won that trade. The Pearsall's and Uncle Josh trade was even. Algier dropped 9. Pearsall's dropped Wentz for tight end. Forget who. And then we got Tatum's recovery month 4 receives Aaron Jones. Barry McCockner receives Travis Kelsey. That trade saved the week for Barry McCockner. So Barry McCockner is going to win that trade either way because Aaron Jones, one, is ass, and two, saved the week. I guess Tatum's recovery month 4's got Kyle Pitts, but man, Travis Kelsey. I mean, he's not what he used to be in fantasy, but he just saved the week for Barry McCockner. Won him this week. Zevins receives Terry McLaurin and Chase Brown. Tatum's recovery month 4 receives Omarion Hampton and Brian Thomas Jr. That doesn't sound right. Let me go check and see if that's true. Maybe it's the other way around. Um, let's check. Let's check league chat. Usually on my stuff. Gonna get some hate for this. Zevins receives Omarion Hampton and Brian Thomas Jr. Tatum's recovery month 4 receives Chase Brown, Terry McLaurin. I mean, I don't think it's a bad trade for either team. Omarion Hampton's going to be out for a little while longer. McLaurin and Brown are both very good players. Chase Brown can really emerge. BTJ hasn't been himself this season. It's really just depends on the future. You're betting on the 2 guys that you're going out and getting, and I think someone's gonna lose this trade heavily, and someone's gonna win it heavily. Depends what Omarion Hampton's like if he comes back, and if Zevins makes the playoffs. If Zevins doesn't make the playoffs and traded for Omarion Hampton, it's gonna be a big mistake. Next up, we got JBC's getting Dobbins, Metcalf, ETN, and Quentin Johnston. Barry McCockner is getting Bijan Robinson, Debo, and Xavier Hutchinson. I mean, obviously Barry McCockner is getting the star power here with Bijan Robinson, but JBC really needed depth. So I think this is good for both teams. I think Barry is going to really benefit from this trade, though. I think both teams are. I think JBC is going to be pretty mid throughout the rest of the season, but I think Barry, he's looking to make a playoff push here. Only 2 games back from second place, or tied for second at least. And I think he's looking to keep on winning games. So I'm not sure who Barry's playing this week. I think he's ahead in the projection though. We'll get into it more in the preview, but I think that Barry is projected to win by a lot this week, and I think Bijan's partly because of that. All right, here we got the MVPs. Jordan Love dropping 34 for Slobbin. Josh Allen dropping 29 for Uncle Josh. RBs, Jonathan Taylor, of course, dropping 46.4 for the Cosbys, the most this season. James Cook dropping 44.6 for Slobbin. Wide receivers, low scoring for the MVPs this week, low scoring for receivers across the board. The most a receiver scored this week was only 25.5, and it came on Monday night. Rashee Rice for Poot didn't need him to play that well, and 23.5 for Pittman, who lost anyways. Tight end Tucker Kraft dropped 36 for Poot. He was the MVP tight end of the week and scored more than every receiver and every quarterback. Wow. LVPs, we got Baker dropping 4.1 for regular nuts. And we got Bijan dropping 5.8 for JBC, RB's LVP. Quentin Johnson dropping 0 for Barry McCockner. And Jake Ferguson, obviously, on National Tight Ends Day, getting 0 catches, 0 targets. All right. First matchup of the week, we got Pearsall Shooters dropping 159, overperforming his projection by 36 and improving to 3-5. Regular nuts only dropping 83, not or falling short of their projection by 33 and dropping to 4-4. Is Pearsall's back city 2 points away from the highest points total of the week and the absolute destruction of formerly tied for first place just 2 weeks ago, regular nuts? Looks like Kamish's prediction of most fraudulent 4-2 team is coming true. Uh, Need to have some confidence there, man. Yet Pearsall's self-deprecating prediction of finishing last is coming less and less likely, as he no longer has sole possession of last after this monster win, after his two running backs, Saquon and Brees Hall, combined for more than 78. There was not much Kamish could have done, especially when Baker drops 4 points and your kicker is your second highest scorer. Possible playoff push for Pearsall. None of us were expecting this. We were expecting Pearsall to try to tread water, avoid that punishment. But after dropping 159, I mean, we'll see. Travis Hunter, Sam Laporta, and JMO coming back next week. JMO is asked though, so we'll see what he decides to do there. Maybe try to trade him before the deadline. Who knows? But yeah, impressive week for Pearsall. Shit week for regular nuts, who is now third to last in points scored despite being 4-4. Next up, we got Slobin dropping 152, outscoring his projection by 26. Zevin scoring 110, underperforming his projection by 8. Both teams are now 4-4. Both teams, Slobin has a win streak of 2. Zevins has a losing streak of 2. Zevins is plagued with injuries, but it doesn't help when your dumbass manager starts a defense that scores -9 points. Zevins. Bengals defense is so fucking bad, bro. I don't know why anyone would ever start them against any team. Oh, cracking my back. Even the Jets, bro. Fucking so bad. There's the lowest of the season by any defense. James Cook drops 44. Love drops 34, and there's not much else to say. Zevins had to start a third string quarterback, and he played like it, dropping 7. But had 4 players drop 15 plus, but that was not enough to make up for Bengals D, his quarterback, and his kicker combining for only 1.7 points. Slobin takes him down, and they are both at now 500. Two teams on a losing streak of 2 after being 4-2. That's regular nuts and Zevins, both now 4-4. Next up, we got the Cosby scoring 141, outscoring his projection by 12, improving to 4-4. Uncle Josh dropping 110, underperforming his projection by 14, and falling to 5-3. A lackluster week from Uncle Josh. Not the man himself, but the team as a whole. All players settling roughly around that 9-14 mark for Uncle Josh, except for the outliers, Josh Allen at 29 and San Francisco defense at -3. Mid-ass performance won't be good enough to beat the Cosbys when their manager remembers to set their lineup, which is not often. Jonathan Taylor dropping 46, Henry with 19, Herbert with 25. Despite no one else dropping more than 14, the Cosbys get it done against the former 1 seed. Next up, we got Poot dropping 162, improving his projection by 36, improving to 5-3, win streak of 2. JBC dropping 92, underperforming his projection by 23, falling to 3-5, losing streak of 5. Awful. Poot went into Sunday night expecting a relatively modest score, but after a 36 bomb from Kraft and Rice doing Rice things and Mahomes with a solid outing at 22 points, Poot has the most points scored in back-to-back weeks, which is ridiculous. Oh, so scary, man. 175 last week, 162 this past week. Can anyone put a stop to this? JBC couldn't, as he scores sub 100 again and stays in the bottom 3, extending his losing streak to 5 games. No players in 20 plus for JBC. Meanwhile, Poot had 5. It was never going to be close. Hopefully, JBC can have a turnaround after the recent blockbuster with Barry, and I think it'll be good for his depth. We'll see if the players like the new location. But yeah, I mean, if you're playing Poot, I mean, you better be scared. Most points back-to-back weeks, no one would have beat him. I mean, it's a horrifying sight when Poot is completely healthy and just on the money. These beers are talking next, dropping 113, underperforming his projection by 2, improving to 6-2. Win streak at 3. Tatum's recovery month 4, dropping 104. Underperforming his projection by 7 and falling to 4-4. Losing streak of 1. Yeah, he won last week. Developing story: Scatabo is out for the year, as that is the 3rd man out for the year from Tatum's recovery month 4, who also had neighbors in Hampton. It's all falling apart for him as the rest of his team sucks as well. Nice job getting Gadsden though, little buddy. Proud of you for that waiver wire pickup. It's going to completely change things for you. I don't even know his first name, and you won't soon either. It's a fluke, man. Gadsden probably will end up sucking just like the rest of your team. Dude, I mean, every week you're like, my team fucking sucks. I get a fucking my can't avoid these injuries. And dude, I mean, it's just coming back to bite you. I mean, you're getting that reverse jinx, but at the same time, you're also, jinxing yourself. You're just putting in the universe that your team's going to get injured. That's what happens. Um, on the other side of things, these beers are talking Loki might be a fraud, only dropping 113 and still coming out with the win as his RBs combined for 8 points. But McBride and Genty on bye. I wouldn't be too worried if I was first place. These beers are talking though. Teams recovery month 4, on the other hand, start jogging just in case. You might be on a skid, dude. Um, Next up, we got Tom Casali dropping 131, improving to outperforming his projection by 27, improving to 4-4 on that win streak of 3 after being 1-4. The Rue dropping 77, underperforming his projection by 37, falling to 3-5, losing streak of 3. He was 3-2. The Rue outdid himself this week. He is somehow worse than we could have possibly imagined. 77, you kidding? Lowest this season. That is 8 to 9 points per player. At least Jamar and Dart combined for 40, but the other 7 players combined for 37, and the lowest 5 combined for 5.9. Jeez. Tom Casali playing with an injury fund team somehow drops 131, 5 buys and an injury, and he didn't even need Kareem Hunt or Vidal because the Rue is just that bad. Backups ate up some dinner on the field. Nom nom for Casali. Fucking as Vidal, Kareem Hunt, Malik Washington, and I think his name's Mason Taylor combined for 68. It's a bunch of backups, man. Nearly more than the Rue's entire team. Casali's backups have been begging for playing time, and they show up when they get it. What a story. It's not gonna get any better for the Rue, obviously, as Chuba is now confirmed RB2 for the Panthers. Same with Jordan Mason. It's getting ugly. He refuses to trade Jamar. He's not going to trade Dart. Gonna need the wide receivers to step it up if he wants some wins down the stretch. Barry McCockiner drops 102 and underperforms his projection by 14, improves to 3-5 on a win streak of 2. Mitsubishi Marv drops 95, underperforms his projection by 19, falls to 4-4, losing streak of 2. The epic matchup of the week that came down to a Monday night thriller showdown that started with the question, can Travis Kelce score 10 more points than Isaiah Pacheco? The answer was a resounding yes. 21.9 to 5.8. That is 16 points. Kareem Hunt stole the touches. Mahomes was targeting Killer Trav. And Barry called game when Travis got the touchdown the day after National Tight Ends Day. The best part of it is the rest of his team was so ass. Mitsubishi Marv's defense was the highest scoring player in the entire matchup, but Barry avoids 14th for now with the nail-biting win. And I am so mad that I did not get more for Daniel Jones, who is so fucking good at fantasy, bro. I could have gotten so much for him from one of you guys, and I gave him to Barry. Just going to waste him, dude. I mean, at least I'm probably not going to have to play against him in the playoffs. But let me shoot a quick text. You thought it was just me tonight? You thought wrong. Join up. Join up, twin. Join up, space, twin. We ready for you. Join up. All right. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Join. Oh, my fucking God. Bro, this idiot. Gotta be fucking serious. Hold tight. Beyond and 2, I had an oatmeal catastrophe. All right. All right, I'll do second segment now. All right, I'll do the second segment now. Join when you can. All right, bro. He had an oatmeal catastrophe. You really had to. I mean, you know what? I'm just gonna flame him when he gets here. All right, into the playoffs is the Cosbys. Out of the playoffs is Evans. The only switch we had. The standings now, top three. These beers are talking, moving up 2 spots. Poot and Dem moving up 2 spots at 2, and Uncle Josh moving down 2 spots, formerly first overall at 3. Oh, here he is. All right, I'm doing the second segment now. Oh, is he gone? Where'd he go? All right. Oh, it was the name. Forgot to change the name. Number 12, we got JBC, who is still 12 as he was last week. Number 13, Pearsall Shooters improves the spot as he was 14th last week, and 14th, finally in last. At long last, finally, 14th place is the Rue, moving down 4 spots. The prophecy said it, dude. We've all been saying it since day one. The Rue is so fucking bad. The Rue is such a fraud. And finally, everybody knows it. Everybody can see it. The Rue is now in punishment watch in last place. What's up, special guest? I'm in the middle of this second segment here. Tom Casali, Mr. C.
How's it
Uh,
going? Good to see everyone.
Good to see everyone. All right. Points for leaders. We got. Oh wait. First of all, the biggest jump is Tom Casali. Here he is, up 3 spots. I forgot to write down the spots, but you're up 3 spots in the standings and in the playoffs right now. Biggest fall is the Rue, down 4 spots from 10th to 14th. Points for Poot is in first with 11-13, over 100 more than anyone else. Tatum's recovery month 4, and Tom Casali tied for second at 1,007. I didn't write down. I forgot to write down the bottom 3, but it's regular nuts, Pearsall Shooters, and the Rue at bottom 3. Um,
Anyone surprised?
no one's surprised, man, except for regular nuts. That's kind of surprising. Um, Streaks, win streaks. Tom Casali and these beers are talking with 3-game win streaks. JBC with a 5-game losing streak is the worst losing streak. One team is 6-2. Two teams are 5-3. 7 teams are 4-4, and 4 teams are 3-5. Wow. Just wow. What a close league we got. You got 4 teams that are tied for last that are 2 games behind second place. It's incredible. All right. First question of the day for our man. We got what did you say to your injury fund squad in the locker room to get them to perform as well as they did this week?
No, I sent in the group chat. It was a little bit of a Bill Belichick moment. Not the biggest fan of him, but it was kind of a do your job situation where I needed my guys to step up. Fucking Malik, what's his name?
Washington.
Malik Washington, dude, gave me 13 points. Kareem Hunt, 17. Like, it's just shit like that is what championship squads are made out of.
Uh-huh. All
And,
right,
I
that's
really think this team has a chance to be a dark horse.
all right. I'm glad you think that. I'm glad. I love it when everyone's confident. I think you do too. All right. On a scale from 1 to 10, how effective was the rage bait from earlier videos on your season? Pretend it is illegal to lie, and you will be shot if you do so.
I'm gonna be honest. I was researching that rage bait a little bit earlier, trying to pull quotes of people just shit talking me, and I realized how bad I fell for it. When I watched that week 2 video, I was genuinely mad. Like I was angry at you. So that
You should have
was
seen what
yeah,
this guy texted me. I can't even say it.
dude. I was well aware I was being rage baited too, and it didn't even change anything. I was still so pissed.
So on that 1 to 10 scale, would you say 10, 9?
It
The
was a
effectiveness, at
10.
least it affected your season positively. Lit a fire under you.
In terms of what the bit was, it was a 10.
Lit that fire under you at the very least. It is a positive outcome. Um, did your team take my comments earlier in the season personally, sparking a turnaround, or was that or was it more what you said to them that caused the turnaround?
To be honest, I think a little bit of both, but I think the shit talk coming from you, that was more targeted at our front office because let's be honest, my team looks completely different, right? Brought in new talent, went a little money ball, we got things that we needed, put
Mm-hmm.
the pieces together, and then I think, yeah, I did a good job as a coach, kind of relaying the message and how I wanted my team to perform.
Mm-hmm. Great job. All right. Thoughts about the 3-man trade?
Excellent, saved my season. Simple as that. I wouldn't be in this position without it. It was big, and everyone won too. Like I think it was a
I think it
fair trade. We
benefited
finished it.
everyone for the lot better. Like it wasn't even like an even trade. Like everybody got better after it.
Everyone like got better. Yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube like became solidified like the top 2 teams in the league talent
Yeah.
wise.
And you got out of any sort of punishment talk right up into right up in with the top dogs. Definitely the best 500 team, or at least up there. Um, who's your favorite player on your team in this stretch?
Gotta be JSN. I mean, dude's been giving me like
How can you not love him?
35 points every week. Number two wide receiver in fantasy. Like he was on bye this week, but I'm looking to see how he bounces back next
Mhm.
week.
And you still won this week. So, all right. Who is getting punished?
The easiest question you've asked me yet. It's Soren. I've been saying this since like beginning of the season, dude. I know it's gonna be Soren. Pearsall shooters. I look at his roster. That's not a team that comes in last. Same with Barry. I
Barry
don't
just got
think either of
Bijan too.
those
He
teams.
just went out and got Bijan and Debo.
Yeah, dude, his running back stack is insane. Like he
He, the
doesn't have
thing
much
is,
else, but
yeah,
that's enough to carry him to like wins. Like he's not gonna come in last. Soren has nobody. And I get like he's sticking by his guns. He
yeah.
wants to stay with Jamar Chase, but he's got to get rid of him. He's got to get rid of him. It's the only way he avoids punishment.
I think if he cares enough about not getting punished, then he should get rid of him. But it sounds like, I mean, he said he would rather run 50 miles than stay unloyal. I mean, I'd like to remind him that this is fantasy football and Jamar Chase has no idea who you are. Uh, so I think you would might do better in another home, and I think you might do better with some depth. We got three other 3 and 5 teams that could possibly even be making a playoff push, and then we just got the Rue that should be 0-8. Um, not maybe not 0-8. I'll give you a little respect there. Maybe more like 2-6, but still, I mean, you got to do something, man. All right, next up, name the top 3 teams in this league. Oh wait, actually, no, wait, no. I'll give you a different question since we're on the Rue topic. Did the Rue run out of
Okay.
double magic, or was that a ruse created by someone else in the league who is using his own magic for evil? Could it be Tidy? Am I talking to the culprit himself, or is it someone else that we don't suspect?
I mean, I've never thought about it. I think the Tyrese shout isn't bad. I mean, beginning of the season, everyone was saying that Tyrese team was hit or miss,
Yeah,
and it's been hit
six,
every week.
and it's 113 this week, and he
Six
still finds a way to win. He's on a three game
solidified
three game heater.
solidified himself as the number one seed.
He's not top
Unfortunately
three in
for him,
scoring.
and these
I
beers are
mean,
talking.
yeah,
He's got Tom Casale next week, so we'll see how
yeah,
that
that'll be
goes.
that'll be a tough beat. I mean, all I know is I can feel the evil magic like surrounding this league. The writing is too fire,
Right,
and just like teams are
right.
winning when they're not supposed to be winning. And we thought it was the Rue at first, but that let and since it was so
I'm
obvious that it was the Rue, that let other teams like slide under the radar. So I'm curious if
I'm
it'll
with
ever get
you.
revealed who's the magician. Um, all right, yeah. So now name the top 3 teams in this league in your opinion.
So I mean, everyone wants to put themselves in the top three, so I'll do like a top three including myself, and then a top three not including myself.
All right,
Uh, the two teams that stay in it both times are Putin Dem and Uncle Josh. Three-way trade made you guys just stacked. You're insane. And then like uh one scenario would be me as the third person, but I don't know. 6-2 is pretty scary from these beers, and I'm gonna be honest, like he's got a good squad. He's been putting it together, so I'll put
Mitsubishi
him in
Marv
the
is
top
also
three.
a very big sleeper when healthy. Um,
He is, yeah.
According to Fantasy Football Hub, that does not take it does not take your roster in, but it does take all your performances into account. It does say that it's me, you, and Poot in the top 3. Um,
Really?
so I
Final
mean,
standing projections?
you got that to be proud of. Yeah, it might take too long to go over it now. Also, if I pull up something, my laptop's gonna bug out. But I'll take a picture and I'll send it to the group chat later. I might not because if it's like shits on my team, I don't want anyone to think I'm bad. No, I'm kidding. I'll send it to the group chat later. All right, last question before I have to take my shots, and you possibly too if you got it on you.
I'll
Um,
top that.
who low key sucks but no one talks about it? I have one, but you give yours first.
Yeah, I mean, this was one of the pre-prepared questions. I've been thinking about it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say a sleeper. I mean, that's the whole point. I'm going Cosby's.
Really?
Look past Justin Herbert and his stack of running backs, and it's not that strong, man.
No
He's fooling a
receivers.
lot of people. He's getting
It just
away with
depends
it.
because you can't ignore how he either drops 140 or he drops like 90.
That's what I'm
Like
saying,
you
though.
never know what's going to
If
happen.
Jonathan Taylor doesn't drop 40, his
Yeah.
team is not that good.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen. started good the first half of the season, but I promise he's not going to be the same player in the second half.
Yeah.
He's not going to get
He's
that
gonna
many
fall off. He
targets.
gets injured every year too. You can expect that.
Yeah, it's so due. Like
Mine,
Njoku, Golden, yeah, dude, team is ass.
the reason
No,
that
it's not
like
ass.
the reason that I wouldn't say Cosby's, even though he looks ass in theory, is because you can just lose to him any given week. Like you can't go in there confidently, like knowing what's gonna happen, unless like Indianapolis is on bye. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I'm curious to hear who you have.
I have Zevins. I think Zevins is ass.
I mean,
I think,
Bucky Irving when he comes back is good. Like
and he has he
he
has
was
he has
putting up.
Jaden Daniels, but Jaden Daniels has been out all year, and
Yeah,
he just underperforms every
Javante
week.
is
Low
good.
scoring.
Javante Williams is good.
Want to know who's worse than both of them though? Regular Nuts, who's 4-4 and was formerly 4-2, now has the third least points in the league this season.
That was my second option. I mean,
Dropped
yeah.
83 this week.
Although I don't think it's gonna stay that way
Yeah,
because
he's got a
Lad's
mono
starting to
and
turn
Drake
it on.
London.
Dude, like his wide receivers are stacked.
Yeah. But okay, so Zevins, here we go. He's got Pittman. Pittman's solid. McLaurin's solid. Fannin, Chase Brown, decent. And then you got a defense carousel because no way you can keep Bengals in there. Rashad White, Bucky Irvin. I mean, I guess he's not terrible. Nico Collins is injured all year. I mean, Zevins, I just don't see Zevins like making a comeback in the standings, like just making a push for it. You know what I mean?
I agree. Yeah, his team doesn't have like that star
That
talent. I
oomph.
feel
Yeah.
like.
All right. Want to go grab our shots?
Yeah, let me go get him. Oh,
Ugh. Snapping the hose. Don't mind me. Waiting for Tom Casale to get his shots.
my fault. I'm trying to find a cup.
Oh shit! I didn't know you could hear me. My bad. I was just trying to talk to the viewers.
All right,
There we are.
let's
All
do
right.
it.
All right. And you know what time it is too. You get to ask me a couple questions. So your choice now. If you got any plan.
Oh, we're not. All right, yeah, we'll do that before the shots.
Well, we'll cheers. We'll do it
All
between
right.
one
Well,
and two.
I got you. I got you. Yeah.
All right. All right. Cheers.
Top of the morning.
Top of the morning.
Oh my God.
We got 10 minutes left, by the way. Should have plenty of time.
All right, yeah, I'm not taking that one back to back.
Okay. I always forget to bring a drink down here. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Whoa.
Ugh,
No.
ugh.
I haven't had vodka in so
I'm
long.
gonna
Just
cry.
straight
I'm
vodka.
gonna cry. All right.
All right, let me think questions. Fuck, I should have been prepared for this segment. What are your thoughts on damn, I don't even want to ask that. Who do you think's gonna come in last? Is it the Roo?
Yeah.
Is that an easy question?
Yeah. I've been saying that all year. What was your first question? Oh, was it that?
Nah, I was just about to ask you about Tom Casale's meteoric rise.
Is what?
Tom Casale's rise, what do you think of it?
Oh, Tom Casale's rise? Dude, I think it's inspiring, man. 1-4 to 4-4. We had people coming on. Who was the first one? We had Critty coming on saying Tom Casale's kind of coming last.
Osby's was saying it.
Cosby's was saying it.
Whole league. I got clips of
Mitsubishi
Cosby's
Marv
talking
was saying
shit.
it. And now look at you. You're tied with them in the standings.
Yep.
I mean, it's
Yep.
inspiring. It's a 3-game win streak. Your team looks
Oh,
completely
yo,
different. Scary squad now. What?
we got to talk about how Zach and Alt fucking and Nathan Evans just completely swapped teams.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude, blockbuster
Zach's team
trade.
is just Barry McCalkiner now.
Want me to read it off?
His whole starting lineup is just
Want me to read it off? We got
dude. Yo, I want to
JBC's.
be honest too, though. That
Yeah,
was like I know you already went over the trades. That was super fair trade. I think that benefited
yeah,
both of them.
me too. Because
People
JBC
saying
needed
Zach
depth
got
and Barry needed star power.
yeah. People saying Zach got fleeced are fucking idiots.
Nah, he needed that, bro. He doesn't need Bijan, bro. He doesn't need to score 30 points if the rest of his team's getting
Dude,
60 combined.
four of Zach's starters
Yeah,
are now, or yeah,
yeah.
were from the trade. That's
Dobbins,
crazy.
Metcalf, ETN, and Johnston for Bijan, Debo, and Xavier Hutchinson. I think it
That's
was a
ridiculous.
great trade. I think it benefits both. Um, yeah, I mean, we also got to, I mean, at least JBC is doing something about the fall in the Rue, just kind of letting it happen. Um,
Yeah, he's just sitting back.
in
I
the
mean,
meantime, let me go over the shot totals I forgot to mention. I'm writing it down. Um, 2 for regular nuts, 0 for Pearsall shooters, 3 for Putin Dem, 7 for slobbing on my dig, 1 for these beers are talking, 3 for the Cosbys, 2 for Uncle Josh will be done tonight, 3 for Zevins, 4 for Barry McCockiner, 2 for Tom Casale that will be done tonight, 4 for Tatum's recovery month 4, 5 for Mitsubishi Marv, 7 for JBC, and 5 for the Rue. That is also taking into account all of the shots that got sent to the group chat.
yo, did we ever this? What do the people that don't drink have to do instead of the shot?
I don't know. I guess we'll
We
have to
gotta
ask
figure
Chris
that
that
out.
one.
That has to be something equally like
Yeah, it's like
I don't know.
something. I don't know.
Got it. Yeah. Oh,
All
all right.
right,
You want to do the second shot?
fuck it. All right, what do we got for
Oh,
time?
dude,
We got 6 minutes. We got enough time.
keep
Sure.
asking me questions. I don't have any for you.
All right. We'll
Actually,
go.
you don't have to because I know people in the league are getting tired of these videos being 30 minutes long.
Nah, it's fine, bro. They can deal with it. It's a news segment, man. It's ESPN, bro. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't have any more questions. Feeling pretty good though. All
All
right.
right.
Sleeper team? Who's your sleeper team?
Oh, wait. Before we take the shot, let me look. Oh, yeah, this is my sleeper team. I'm gonna give him credit here. Slobbing on my dig is my sleeper team.
That's a great sleeper team.
He's got a good core.
I think
I
it's
could see.
yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, I'm gonna give it to I mean, yeah, him, Barry McCockiner is on the rise.
This is like sleeper to win the league.
To win the league, I mean,
I
yeah,
don't
to
know
win
if
the league, I would
Slobbing.
say Cosby's, which is the opposite spectrum of what you're at, which is crazy.
Yeah, dude, I can't get
Yeah,
on that train. Sorry,
yeah.
Cosby's.
I'm sure it'll be all right. It's all part of love of the game.
Sure is.
Gotta have some disagreeing. All right, ready?
Oh, you know who sucks now too? Is
What?
fucking Tatum's recovery
Oh
month.
yeah. After that
I actually,
Scatabo.
yo, I feel bad for him because that
Yeah,
actually it sucks. That's his whole team.
yeah. Poor guy. I personally did not think he was the most hated team. I think he made up that narrative.
Completely. I don't know where that bit came from. Everyone knows it's the root.
Dude, he literally was like most hated team in the league. Getting injured. I can't catch a break. I mean, now you're the most
Dude,
hated
people are
because that's
using
just
the
like, bro.
Rue's team name to describe shit as ass. Like
Yeah,
he's the most hated.
yeah. Rue's the most hated. Who might end up being the most hated, bro? He's got most points back to back weeks. It's just he's such a scary sight, man. You just don't want him on your schedule.
You really
Did you beat
don't.
him?
I'm glad I got him out of the way earlier.
Did you beat him?
Rot, yeah.
You did. Dang.
Who? Yeah.
I got
It was
killed by him.
the first week after the three-way trade.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I got killed by him in week 3. That was my lowest score of the season. That was like his second highest or something. Crazy. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that'll do it for today's episode. Congrats
Thank
to
you for
Uncle
having me.
Solly on jumping up the most slots, 4-4, looking great. 3-game win streak. We hope
Looking
to
to keep
see
pushing.
more of you to come, and of course, if you make the playoffs, everybody's going to eat on this show in the playoffs. We're gonna switch it up. We're not gonna do one a week in the playoffs. We're gonna do little side segments. We're gonna get a little bit of everything in there. So we'll see you
I
then.
like that. I
Hopefully,
like that.
even the
Hey,
teams that don't make the playoffs can come in and give their input on what they think is going to happen.
way to revive the league, man. I got to give you credit for that. I
Appreciate
feel
you.
like not a lot of people are shouting you out for this. You're doing a great job. This is awesome. Great for the league. Great for the
Appreciate you.
community.
All right. I'll see you. I'll see you soon. Good luck this week against who?
These beers are talking. Tough opponent.
Ooh,
Tough
scary,
opponent.
scary,
It's
scary.
gonna
I
be a
got
clash.
Pierce's free win. I'm projected like 150. He's projected like 59 or something. Crazy stuff. All right.
All right, dude. I'll
Peace.
see you.
Peace.